Hey Candids, let's jump right into this curling routine. So to start off, I'm going to be using my 3-in-1 T3 curling wand and my little clip to put my hairs to the side. And of course, my handy dandy Argan Oil. Guys, this is the best oil to use for your hair. It keeps your hair frizz-free and it doesn't give you a lot of buildup. And it makes your hair super sleek, super shiny, and it's pretty inexpensive. Alright, make sure that argan oil is all throughout your hair. And now moving on to the next part. Clip one side so that we can work on the other. And then we're going to take that bottom piece right now. And we're going to start on our first curl. So basically what we're doing here is taking the bottom piece, wrapping it around the wand, but make sure you're doing it away from your face. That creates volume and gives you those really big vixen curls. Now you're going to leave it on the wand for about 20 seconds, but this is me counting it down now. And voila! One pretty curl. Now listen, after you do that though, you want to kind of push and crunch up the curl to give it body. So I know that was a little fast the first time, so let's try this one more time. So I'm going to take that piece, comb it out, come a little closer. And taking that curling wand, again, we want to make sure we're wrapping our hair away from the face. And make sure you're doing it nice and tight on the wand and leaving it there for a couple of seconds to heat up and get really nice and hot. When it's ready, boom. That's what it's supposed to look like. And of course, crunch up that hair so it can be a really nice tight curl. And there we go. So for my bangs, I'm going to go ahead and layer that a little bit so it can sit real nice and cute. So this is how one side of the hair looks like when it's curled, and the other side is when it's straight. So as you can see, there's a pretty big difference, but it curls beautifully. Now let's fast forward this bad boy. And now I did both sides, but I left a little bit in the front so you guys can see how I layer it. And I also curl it just a little bit different, so just wanted to show you that as well. So taking my flat iron for this part, I curl going inward. So as you can see, I'm almost bending the curl inside. So it can kind of give me like a rollback effect. I don't know how to explain it, but that's the best way I can. And using my curling iron, I'm using that to flatten the top of my hair because, girl, we do not want helmet head. So I'm going back into my bang, brushing that out, and taking my flat iron. I'm kind of doing the same thing, but taking that Velcro roller, this is really key. I'm rolling it towards my forehead to kind of give it a nice shape. Leaving it there after a couple of minutes. When I take it out, that's what you get. Now I'm going to finger comb my hair. And I'm pretty much done with the curling routine. So this is what it should look like after. Nice, big, and bouncy. The hair is incredible too, so that also helps. I'll leave a link for where I got my hair below. So how do I preserve my curls at night? Well, basically I take the orange flexi rod, which is one of the bigger ones, and pretty much gather all of my hair and roll it away from my face towards the back and tuck it in. So I'm going to do it again on the other side. Rolling it back away from my face and then tucking the ends in towards the bottom. Here's a little replay for you. Tuck in, tuck in. Should be like 2 buns in the back of your hair. Now for the front, we're taking that roller again and then just rolling it in. But honestly, if you can't have that roller to do it overnight, you can just take a pin and just make it a pin curl. Should be just fine. Now it's the next day and we're taking out this bad boy. Lord, please forgive my frontal. We're trying to figure it out. Now this is the easy part. You're literally just taking the flexi rods out, removing that front curl, and that's pretty much it. You're just finger combing it. It can be brushing it out, but it's as simple as 1, 2, 3. Well, as you know, your girl is a little bit extra, so I'm going to use this Mega Hold Spritz by Fantasia IC to give myself a little bit of a swoop in the front. And basically how I do that is pulling up the hair on top, spraying it at the root, and shaping it with my fingers and my brush, as you can see here. And I'm basically just molding it to the shape that I like. To me, I like it a little bit dramatic up top. It just makes your hair look that much more glamorous. And even though you didn't do a whole lot, you look like you're out here slaying everyone's hair, including your own. Then to keep it in place, I'm going to use these 2 clips to keep the height of it and let it set for a little bit. In the meantime, I'm going to use my Care wax stick, and this is just to keep everything down that are like flyaways at the top. Alright guys, so this is pretty much the entire routine. Once you take out the clips, here we go. Our Hollywood looking curls, ready for the day. I have no makeup on, but since my hair is slaying, I should be fine. But this is pretty much it. So listen, make sure you're subscribed. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, click, comment, and of course, keep it candid.